Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Scratching Post, where we scratch that gaming itch. And here we are once again after a week of basically playing the Outer Worlds. We are back once again in that amazing universe. And yeah, I've got some goals in mind for today's stream. Chief among them is, first of all, figure out why Streamlabs is not changing scene. In a sudden shift there. There we go. So yeah, Shadow, I thought you would approve of the title of the stream. And here we are once again. Oh, I've been waiting all day once again to dive back into this. It's amazing how captivating this game is. And you've caught it too, Shadow. You stayed up way past your normal bedtime last night. You were invested. Do not tell me you weren't. Did your future self hate you this morning? Never, never. Correct is to vary. Fair enough. I can only apologise. I myself was also a bit tired today. Alright. So, where are we starting today? Well, we're starting here. By hook or by crook, I will land on that sun station. There it is. Probably through the workday. Oh, bless. Okay, now I've got to hope that this actually works. Oh, Christ almighty. That was not what I wanted. I'm going to get back to the controls again. Oh, shit. Well, I kind of overcooked that one, didn't I? It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. I know that's a lot of red on my display. That's a lot of red. That is a lot of red on my external display, but I think it's fine. This is salvageable. The ship isn't salvageable, but that's fine, because the ship was never going to survive this little encounter, if I'm completely honest. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. 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 Hi, Mole. Hi, Mole. Sorry, I'm in the middle of a really tricky situation now, as you can probably tell. We are dead. Oxygen tank damaged. Oh. 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 Okay, we are more screwed than I thought we were. No, that's not where I want to go. It's that debris that's really screwing me up. Just do it. Just do it. Position myself. Position. Ready, everyone? Ready? Ready? And... oh. Why can I not look down suddenly, all of a sudden? Why can I not... yesterday where I could press down and look around the cockpit. Oh, for Christ almighty. I can't hit the ejector button because for some reason it's like, yeah, I'm not the artificial gravity's damaged. Okay, so that's gonna be a... Which side is aft? Okay, I'm gonna have to do this using inertia on its own. We've got to wait till our opportune moment. And when the moment's opportune is when about here. It's about here. Oh, no, no, I will not be denied. I will not be... Okay, I will be denied, it seems. That was so frustrating. I had my cockpit lined up, dead with the actual opening, and it's like, why couldn't I just look down, ejector? That's what I wanted to do, but for some reason the system's like, nah, fuck that. Which, I mean, is the ship trying to tell me that, yeah, sorry, Chief, the ship's eject button is damaged? Because if that's what it was trying to tell me, I'll be like, you're the fucking eject button. What the fuck useless are you going to be if I... Yeah, so if I hold down, I can actually... Perhaps not bodies, but planets. The problem is, I did approach it quite rough, but... And part of it was because I also hit the planet on approach. In fact, I hit... the ash twin on approach, which is what you're not supposed to do. But I need to get quite close to the issue. Oh, nope, I'm approaching too fast. I'm in orbit. I was in orbit. But I don't know if I'm aligned anymore with the station. I should be, because that's... But there it is. There it is. Let's go for it. Overshot. That's the thing. If you don't literally throw exact thrust, you will literally just never align with it. So I'm gonna try. This is risky because I'm far too far away from it, but I should, if I coast a little bit, be able to. No, okay. I'm gonna refresh. Slow to absolute silent speed. There we go. Why has the sun got to be so dangerous? I know, right? I just want to land on a station that's dangerously orbiting at high speed close to a sun. You know, it's close to a solar... Well, a star, I should say. And I wish its gravity field wasn't so... well, its gravity pull wasn't so immense in this game. But that's the sun. There we go, yeah. I overcooked it again. Literally overcooked it. And that's what I find so frustrating about this whole thing, is that, you know, it's clearly not designed to do this, but there must be some kind of way of like, oh yeah, people will try and land on it, because, you know, you can do it. You must be able to do it. I mean, you can survive there, clearly. I just wish my jetpack hadn't. I wish the ship's orbit wouldn't decay as much as the areas. Yeah. See, there's the Ash, the Ember Twins. So if I remain here, I'm pretty much going to get caught by them, so I need to really pound it. With a bit of luck, I should just encounter... Oh, I engaged upward thrust way too late. You've got to really be pounding that upward thrust. But then if you punch it too much, your orbit decays and you can't... Yeah, it's a biting point, really, and because of course it's all physical about the exact speed you need to be to maintain a geostationary orbit. Actually, it's not even a geostationary orbit; it's just an orbit. Currently, I want to do some research on that quote. What quote was that? Here we go, guys. I'm going to try it on this run. There we go. Overshot it again. Oh no, I want to look at the fucking sun. Hang on. Go. I'm going to try it this time. I will not be denied. I will not be denied. Come on. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I feel it. I feel this is good. This is good. We're in close orbit, but not close enough. We need to get closer. Come on. Come on. Yes. 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 It's good. It's good. It's good. I'm feeling good. This is it. Yes. Yes. Right. Now what we're going to do is maintain our position and pray that we can just survive this. I'm going to try and wedge the cockpit in this hole once it kind of goes upright. And can I look around the cockpit? Yeah, I can now look around the cockpit. Fantastic. That means we are good to go. All right, everyone, ready? We're going to do this. Wedging the cockpit now. And now, look down, cover, eject! Oh, it's good! It's good! It's good! We're doing it! Yes! Oh! Oh! Oh, someone clip that. Oh. Oh. Well, the downside is the ship is now in the sun, but we're here. We landed. We did it. Hi, Jenny, you were just in time just to watch. Like a little butterfly, just down inside. The eject worked wonders. But here we are. Right. Let's not waste our time. Mission. Science compels us to okay. Explode the sun. Can't we change this? I don't enjoy working in view of such a morbid mission statement. But it's accurate. We're going to create a supernova for the purpose of scientific progress. That's our mission. Here's a better one. Mission. Determine if it's possible to prompt the sun to explode. You lack a sense of humor. At least I don't lack a sense of ethics. Kindly refrain from going supernova on me before the sun does. Idea. Well then. Our mission is to decide if such an irresponsible feat is even possible. Well, Shadow, looks like you hit the nail right on the head. They did explode the sun, but it looks like they did probably worse. Yeah, the thing is, you think they use it for power. This makes it like they did it for mere scientific curiosity. And I personally, don't know about you, I think that's worse. You know, at least from what I can tell here. They probably do have a purpose, but from what I can tell. Anyway, we don't. So there's another one of the statues. We don't have long in here. Remember, the sun will expand, so in theory it will actually encompass the entire station. That's my fear. So let's see if we can explore as much as we can before. If it also morphs my theory a bit. I mean, yeah, you adjust your theory. Like any scientist, you adjust your hypothesis. You don't simply say, well, it doesn't work. You simply say, well, okay, well, that's not what I thought, but it can change what I thought. I think it rises with the sun, but that doesn't mean dawdle. Yeah, I don't think it rises with the sun. It's in a particular orbit. I don't think its orbit maintains through the cycle. Okay, what do we got here? Star has reached end of natural life cycle. Now approaching red giant stage. Warning, evacuate sun station. Approximate time until sun station is destroyed by expanding star. There you go. There it is there, Shadow, in black and white. 5 minutes, 49 seconds. Approximate time until star's death, 17 minutes, 19 seconds. We've got 5 minutes to explore this station. To be fair, you know, we've got 5 minutes until we die because we can't escape the station. We've lost our ship, so that's that. Looks like someone waited until the end. Alright, let's have a look at the projection stone. What do you got to say? What happened? Did the station not fire? It fired Yarrow, but it failed. The sun barely responded. There was infinitesimal small surfaceable changes, but they were barely visible even to the third eye. The sun station is useless. It will never and could never cause the sun to explode. I don't know what comes next, my friends. I suppose you must start over, but I'm unsure how to start over. Yarrow, return to Ash Twin first, my friend. Perhaps a change of task would help. Spire noticed a comet approaching the star system that we'd like to investigate. Oh god, it didn't end well for you, Yarrow, I'll put it that way. Hiya, I hurt for you, my friend. We all know how hard you've both worked. I can offer my compassion. How are you? How is Adia? We're well, Yarrow, or as well as can be expected given the circumstances. Though disappointed, I may have disagreed with exploding the sun, but I never wished the device would fail. I'd hoped our terrible work was finished. Hold on. This was their key to finding the eye of the universe, supposedly. We already knew that, technically speaking. Okay, so what does the vision pool give us? Again, the masks at the Ash Twin. But where and why and how? We know why, it's a matter of data storage, but why on the Ash Twin? Well, it appears this is it. Oh, that's a scary look. I didn't ever like the idea, but participate anyway. I mean, power to them. They participated even if they didn't agree with the idea. That's the scientist side of them coming out, I guess. But that's actually everything inside the station. There's actually not much else here. Unless we... I mean, we might as well. Well, I've decayed the orbit. I can't afford to get back there. To be fair, I don't think there's anything in the actual section of the station anyway, but still. Well, this is now how I'd like to die. I don't think there's something more on the planet. I do think that was it. Okay, I'm going to try and slingshot us towards Giant's Deep. Okay, we're going to die anyway, so it's fine. I think he means the story. Yeah, I don't think there's something else there. I think that's just like a way in, like like one of those teleport stations into a previous log. There's something else there? Oh no, I don't want to... Not in the station. Oh. They found something, didn't they? They found something in one of the bases or research locations. I mean, well, let's go check the ship's log, see what we can find. Because we can check the log and see what's left to kind of explore. The log is useful like that. Okay. The Ash Twin Towers, the Black Hole Forge, the Sun Station. Okay. So, we've got the Quantum Moon Mystery, which is what I'm calling that. Something about the Northern Glacier. So, then we're going to warp here. Whitehall Station. The High Energy Lab. The Ash Towers, the Sun Station. What's with the timer? Is there a timer? Is there a timer somewhere? I'm not seeing a timer. The Ash Twin Towers. The timer was effectively the stars also expanding, so it would have expanded and destroyed the station effectively. The Sunless City. There's more in the Sunless City according to this. There's also the Nomai shuttle, which is part of the gravity cannon on the Ember Twin. Southern Observatory, Coronation District. On the surface, they try. There's probably a path moved across somewhere. The orbital cannon was paused because the power source wasn't ready, so we have a chance to stop it. Giants need the real. Let's go to the Southern Observatory. I want to explore more of Brittle Hollow. We've not really been there, at least the surface. We've been through the black hole, but we've not actually explored the surface of Brittle Hollow too much. So let's head there. Mama and I will join you, Daz. Privet left to visit her brother. She fears ideas may feel responsible. Oh. She felt responsible for whatever was put into motion. Well, there you are. Not too far away. I see smoke. Oh, I remember that. That was where we went, or I went beneath last time, I think. The forge. Yeah, the black hole. The black hole forge. That's somewhere on this planet, isn't it? I actually completely forgot about that. I literally was just thinking, let's explore here because I've not actually been here yet. That's the Phantom Moon pilgrimage site. I'm trying to spot some kind of surface landmarks we can use. There. I've not been here before, so what is this? What is this? Well, that must be the Southern Observatory. I mean, I was literally just saying, let's explore more Brittle Hall, because we've not actually really been here too much, and I think we need to explore more. So, we can at least find out more about Brittle Hollow's connection to everything. And here's the Southern Observatory. And here's the ship of one of my colleagues, which leads under. Here we go. I'm here. I put the ship down safely. The ship went down, and I didn't sustain bodily harm. A few minor repairs, and it's like the ship never ever hit those rocks. On better attempts, Felspar would barely have laughed at me. I bet. That's the good news. The bad news is, I'm found a way inside the structure, yet the door is broken, and I know I'm not great at exploring, but I think I would have found a different entrance by now if there was one. Probably. I can't get inside from here, but I know there are paths below the surface. I'm going to head north to the ruins on the equator to try and find a way down. And of course, that's where you where you can head down. Okay, so we now know you can't get in here. There's one dimension. Mentioned at one time. The Ash Twin Project, is that what you're referring to? The Black Hole Forge? Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Is that another ship? That's another ship! There's another ship on Brittle's Hollow. Identify signal. Distress beacon. Another escape pod. So escape pod number 2. Hello? Thatch, is everyone unharmed? Plume, no one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. Thatch, this is good news. At least, have we heard from escape pod 2 or escape pod 3? Felix, no, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other 2 escape pods, distress signals, however, if it's any comfort. Both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude if we can... Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Everyone brace yourself swiftly. The volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. I believe the moon has passed. This planet doesn't appear too eager to have guests. We are certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. observe still promising sights below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down this cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms. Okay then, let's have a look and see what you have inside. Begin flight log. Escape pod 1. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated, awaiting departure from vessel. Launching escape pod 3, launching escape pod 2, now launching escape pod 1. Collision and prepare for impact. Scanning complete. Minor structural instability detected. Pockets of breathable air detected. Adequate solar energy detected. Verdict: hospitable. This isn't the ship. This structure is the escape pod. It's not that tiny little thing. That's just the beacon. That's the beacon. There's a vessel somewhere that launched this escape pod. But where? Emergency escape hatch. Ooh. Oh. It was like that when I got here. It's fine. It's fine. It was like that as I got here. What is these? Use caution. A black hole sleeps below. You must not slip. I think you're wrong here, Shadow. From the sounds of it, they didn't put the black hole here. It seems to be that must be something that was just here originally. Judging by how it's like, hey, yo, there's a black hole in the middle of the planet here. Oh, shit. Well, it's been fun. I mean, we know it's... Oh, that's so weird. Ship. Actually, I think the opposite. I think the planet is being built by the black hole. As in, like, by having the black hole in the... It kind of attracts the debris, which causes the actual planet, as it were. That's my theory, at least. Well, it's time to actually put this thing to its intended use, then, I guess. Along with corresponding astral body, brittle hollow. Plan the platform, waiting, okay. And it's not turning, that's fine. That's fine, I can get it turning. I know how to get it turning. Still explains the forge, yes. But now that leaves the question is how and why. And there's still all this as well. Hanging city below. We can't crack... Actually. Oh, you can't get down there. Fair enough. Fair enough. I do recall being here. We've been to this little ruin before in a previous episode. I'm just trying to kind of get my bearings again. This is the North Pole. Okay. This... No, again. I over... Hang on, what's that? I'm going to try and slingshot my way over there. No, the black hole really wants to eat me, it seems. Oh, no. I'm now in orbit of the black hole. Is this death? In fact, I wonder, if I give it a bit more welly, can I... Not quite. Oh, God, that stings. And I'm going down anyway. Okay. Here's the problem with Brittle Hollow. Actually, it's the same problem with the Ash Twin. It's the fact that, oh yeah, it's just all decaying over time. Sounds like treating you as spaghetti bag. Yeah, I know, right? Should be aligning soon. And back we go. Christ, that's so weird. I do have a theory, though. Surface integrity is 99%. So what does it mean? Does it mean that that's just it's not damaged too much, or it's just? Oh, I see. It's basically saying what is safe to stay land on, what isn't. Oh, 100%. Oh, huh. Is it a case that it doesn't just destroy sections? It just damages them. And then once they reach 0 integrity, it's just good night Vienna then, maybe? 45%. That's not good. Oh, there goes a section now. Yeah. What you're saying, Shadow? You know you land on the sun station? Yes. I could have ended badly. The volcano moon. I mean, that's the thing we could do. Before we do that, though, I want to just kind of see what I was missing. Because there was that platform, that series of platforms. I want to go all the way to the bottom of them and see what was right at the bottom of them. Ow. Oh boy. Oh, this place is really kind of beautiful. Plume. Of note, be sure not to wander far from here, though. This area is somewhat unstable. It's safer than any we've found so far. The temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. Man, it's not like we have infinite time to sort this out. Yeah, true. I think I saw some landmarks that looked kind of nifty. I agree. Let's... Ooh. That's the thing. There's not just landmarks on the surface. There's landmarks on the actual interior. Jesus Christ. Up, down, left, right. I don't know which way to start going. Given concerns about our settlement's stability, we should... where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? We need to stay close to the escape pod, so it's commanded income messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. I don't believe anyone is coming to save us, Thatch. Now we must save ourselves. I agree. We're here because the eye signal called to us and we followed. If we're to find it, we need to not merely survive, but thrive. This is a wise point, Bloom, and eloquently made. If moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer, then that's what we should do. I believe we should migrate to the northern glacier. What if we use the gravity crystals to craft a stable path? Building beneath the crust again would shelter us from the volcanic's moon eruption. Okay. They have been chasing this across the galaxy. Yeah, so let's... God, this is so weird. Here's where the path ends. I imagine there was a pathway at some point. Long gone now. And there's no other pathway from what I can see. No, it's the crystals, the gravity crystals. They're the ones that are giving off this humming effect. Okay, so it's quite clear we need to come back later when there's more of the planet to actually explore. I don't like it. Unnerves me. I'm interested in this, though. Their symbol for the eye of the universe. First, explore the outside. Then look into the interior. As you're brave with the blue spirits thing, if anyone gets that. Spirits were cute, yes. Staff of office, perhaps? Thatch, this knowledge is too dear to lose. Here's everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal was older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. No nomad clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in the universe be older than the universe itself? Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We must find this eye of the universe. The signal looked like an eye, round, with a circle at the center, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. What is this, then? Something about dark bramble. And some more lettering to decipher. Search for knowledge at any cost. Well, that's what these guys seem to be all about. We always assume ancient civilizations are going to be wise, but then there's a reason they're ancient civilizations. You know, the kinds that kind of don't survive. You know, there's reasons why the Romans aren't still around, you know? That's why people are like, oh yeah, but the Vikings were awesome. It's like, yeah, they were awesome in many ways. They're still long dead, you know. And also, people say about the Mayas and Empire. Yes, people talk about the Mayans. You know how they predicted the end. Well, they couldn't predict the end for themselves, could they? Oh, okay. So we're gonna go lower. Aztecs are better than mine. There I said. Wow, Shadow with the controversial hot takes coming in. That's not really a hot take. At least the Peppy will still exist. Yeah. Oh, that was close. I was like wondering, is that the no? That was an impact. Okay. This is like the Sunless City all over again. At least we don't have to worry about Ash. I was just thinking that and thought, no, we don't have to worry about Ash. What we do have to worry about is being smashed by fucking volcanic rock. It's like such an idiotic thing to kind of think about, really. It's like, yeah, we're safe, relatively speaking. Not gonna lie, I fell asleep for an hour or so. It's alright, Mole. Sun's dying. Oh! We can hear the escape pod's distress signals, which gives me hope. Foil, are you still here? How do you survive this place without you? Because I'm unsure how to be me without you. Oh, that is sad and profound. That is really sad. Here's an escape pod stress signals, which gives me hope. Folly, are you still there? I'm unsure how to survive this place without you. I'm unsure how to be me without you. That is... The game just tug at your heartstrings. I know it's like, oh, the universe is dying, this bigger picture. But still, the personal touch, you can't get over the personal touch. Alright, do I have enough time to quickly take this in? Wait. Either of us. The ship's in Dark Bramble! The escape pods. They went to the Ash Twins here, and one's in Dark Bramble with the ship. Oh god. That means we've got to go back there. There was markings on the wall. Oh, yeah. Wanted to be. Sorry, I was muted. I must have coughed. But no, this is just. Oh. Why did you catch up on the street? I just got released on SGS. Okay, never mind then. Are you leaving? You got me confused, Shadow. But no, this definitely got my head kind of moment. You know, it's like, oh, there's so much to think about. I'm at the shuttle. I'm ready to make my first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. That's exciting. You're almost ready, but there's still one more rule you need to learn. Come see me at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. The tower is on the opposite side of the Brittle Hollow. If you follow the path west from the crossroads, you can reach the tower from there. My gratitude for the directions, Bells. I'll see you soon. I love that name, Bells. So, the crossroads. Yeah, I think I muted my mic to cough, and yeah, that's really all I need to. Well, I can say really about that. Do I risk it? Do I risk it for a biscuit? Okay, let's do it. There we go. Alright, what are we dealing with here? Activate the gravity cannon. Call the shuttle home. The shuttle is currently resting on the quantum moon. They made it to the quantum moon? The crossroads. So this is the crossroads. They landed on the quantum. They somehow got a ship up to the quantum moon, but we thought that was impossible. So the Southern Observatory, south, 550 meters. So does the quantum moon appear above this planet? Yeet yourself through the cannon. You think that's a good idea? So actually, I can't control the cannon from here. Actually, no. I think I can. No, I can't. I can't control the cannon from here. Sorry. But I think I know what I can yeet through the cannon. Although it's a very bad idea. Oh, what's this? The crossroads, west. Oh, so the crossroads is actually this way, so it's... I'm guessing the crossroads is perhaps the paths of... Yeah, I was thinking the ship. Yeah, I was thinking the ship, yeah. I don't even know where I'm going. Heading towards some kind of crossroads. Which, that looks like something. No idea what it is, but it looks like something. I did not like that impact. It's Friday. I'm enabling me to... Don't trust like that. Apparently you're right not to trust it. Oh, no, no, no. There's solid ground here. Do you guys hear that? It's our friend, who I think is going through the cycle, I think. Oh. The gravity cannon. This must be the crossroads they were talking about. Oh, I've been here before. I remember this. Oh. Well, that was deeply unpleasant. I made it this far, though. Guess that's the part to focus on and how well I'll eventually have to get back up that path. But wow, this place sure is something. Looks like the Hanging City is north from here, and east is the gravity cannon. I definitely want to see that. Another thing, I'm detecting oxygen from somewhere below, which is good, since I used up a lot of my supply streaming during the trip down from the surface. As soon as I stop dry heaving, I'm going to head further down below so I can refill my tank. Wow, he really does not like space, does he? See, okay, so you can get the conservatory from the gravity cannon, or from the Hanging City. Or is that the Hanging City? Or is it... What are these locations? Actually, the signage would be able to tell me where things go. The Gravity Crystal Workshop. Oh yeah, that's where you come down from the ruins. Oh, there it goes. Bye. 3 minutes of oxygen remaining. Hanging City North. Hanging City's in the north. Are these these are corresponding to the directions. North, south, east, west. So if we keep going this way, we'll encounter whatever that is. If we go back this way, we get to the cannon. Makes sense. Good point, actually. Yeah, you are right. This is why you don't trust me with directions. Where does this go, then? The Tower of Quantum Knowledge. That must be what that tower was. In fact, yeah, there's the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Hi, Rybeck. While I'm here. Spore. Oh, you launched. That's great. Great job, you. Yeah, so... I'm in a hurry. Can I ask you something? Sure. Of course, anything you want. I learned something. Oh, cool. I found a Nomai escape pod in Brittle Hollow. Wow, so then I probably came here from somewhere outside the solar system, and they must have been in trouble when they launched their escape pod. But what kind of trouble? Well, I got a theory about that. And where did the escape pod launch from? Well, I think I know that as well. Right. They were in a thorny situation. Oh, Shadow. Oh, no, I've already read that. I saw the old settlement. Isn't it amazing? Hard to believe the settlement is still standing, but there it is. It makes you appreciate living somewhere like Timber Hearth, you know? Somewhere that isn't being constantly bombarded with meteors and rocks and stuff. Sunset on the Ember Twin. You mean there's another Nomai City inside of Ember Twin? That's incredible. A whole city, and I had no idea. This is great. How do they keep the sand out? If it were me, I'd be nervous about getting buried in the caves by that awful river of sand. Gosh, the Nomai were so ingenious. Building an entire settlement underground, the Sunless City. Wow. That means there were two groups of Nomai. One that lived on the Ember Twin, and one that lived here in Brittle Hollow. But they must have travelled around the solar system since Nomai writing can be found on other planets too. Bye. I went to the comment and... Oh, wow. Wow. So that's how the Nomai died? That's really sad, isn't it? I know it was a long time ago, but still. Stars above. It's lucky we hadn't evolved to live on land yet. To think if the comet hadn't killed and our species might have a coast in the solar system, that would have been amazing. But I guess if I hadn't wanted to learn why the Nomai disappeared, I'd never have left Timber Heath and come out here. Hearth. Or had any of these adventures. Don't get me wrong, space is terrifying. But you know, it has its moments. That... Oh my god, the bridges that lead to the Hanging City have been completely eliminated. We barely skimmed the surface of the end of this planet. Okay, so does this go that way? And that returns you there. Oh, wow. You want to blow up the sun? Probably not. I mean, I think whatever they changed their mind regarding the sun, something seems to have changed with the Nomai, but it was almost like it was too late. Like they couldn't stop what they had put in motion. But I don't know. Because why do this time loop? They're clearly responsible for the time loop, but why? This is why I think that they clearly were insane. But, or someone broke it. I mean, that's possible as well. I personally think that it's more a case that something went wrong and they decided, okay, let's just try and get this resolved. Yes, that leads to the Hanging City. Which... I don't want to risk jetting over there. I do. Okay. Who needs bridges when you've got jetpacks? Says the man who jetpacked into a sun. Oh, okay, this is getting interesting. This is... Okay, right then. We weren't even in the Hanging City, I don't think, because... Right then. Okay. Black Coal Forge District. Eye Shrine District. Meltwater District. School District. It's a level system. So right now, we're on the Meltwater District. Unless it's an inverse of it. They are different elsewhere, you're right. They mean the different things for the cans, but I don't know if it's meant to be representational. Where is it? Black Hole Forge controls. Black Hole Forge controls? Oh, I don't like this, but let's do it. It lifted to the surface, but why? What on why? Were they forging something at the time? Maybe. Let's have a look around. The Ash Twin project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? Is it the exact same no matter where you put it? Yeah, it is. Okay, so there in theory should be other scrolls around here. Yoink. Solution 2. We could craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. This is true, however, its knowledge we have little hopes of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. I would very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. What's the actual point of this game, Olga? So we're stuck in this time loop. We've got to figure out like what's going on, and the whole point of this game is mostly just explore, find out what's going on and why. Idea: this is the safest path for our clan. Evans, is the safest path the best one? Our goal is worth the risk. Oh wow, Casper, is it though? We've tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential harm. Oh no. The great challenge here, I think, is we don't have the design for such a powerful core or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. No, but Poke was apprenticed to Anoa, who created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anoa explained many things of his designs to me. This is really beautiful, actually. This little kind of this little city they built for themselves is really something. I mean, if you look past the constant reminder that the planet is, the moon is throwing down volcanic rock upon you, it's quite nice. Okay, so another unfortunate soul. And you're right as well, Shadow. Looks like the Nomai did indeed perish through the comet basically exploding. I mean, we saw it. Its core was shattered, and they were talking about how if this thing blows, it will cover the entire solar system. And we know there's remnants of ghost matter throughout the entire system. That thing went critical, and it killed all of them. Right, there's the third scroll. Let's check out what this one has to say. Okay. Solution 1. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. This would require a return to Dark Bramble Plume. My father... Plume was Phlox's father? Said many good Nomai perished there. My mentor, Colas, and his older mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge could eventually avoid the anglerfish entirely. So this was after the two kind of clans had reconvened. If I remember that the anglerfish fossil, we used to play in the fossil fish cave when we were children. What Mallory and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. The vessel's warp core is broken at best. Recall those present when the vessel crashed said it sustained lethal injuries. There's no guaranteed reward for the risk. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. Casper, even if it no longer functions, the old core could be a valuable blueprint, provided we're able to transport it back here. That's a good question. Why was their warp core lethal? It looks like when that whole thing went supernova and, well, the when the comet spread its warp ghost matter across the universe, it basically killed everyone instantly. Poke. I feel so strange trying to recreate Anoa's warp core without him. At times, it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice, and for the Black Hole Forge to be in my care and not his. Poke. Hypothesis. This will always feel strange. Even though my time with him was not short, I miss my old mentor, and deeply. Oh, Poke. To have the chance to try is thrilling, but... Hello, Unicorn. I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this, probably. But what if Excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities. Still, all I can give is my best, and as Anona would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clary and Root in the forge, and I have my clan. I am not alone. Poke. I was wrong. Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in this star system and never saw Anona's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me. What if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? Even ancient alien species have, well, moments where they doubt themselves. No. Well, at least it was a smooth landing. No, Poke, stop giving me feelings. Is he poking at feelings, Shadow? Okay. Going up. So where actually am I? The next floor, but what exactly is a... Oh no! It's happening again! And we've barely even done anything on this planet, it seems. We've already done a lot, but it just feels like... Hang on. Is there a way... in here that's... This is important. This is important. I need to see this. It's near the bloody transporter. Right at the pole. We found a quick way back. Oh wow, I didn't realize how red that thing got. Also our ship kind of fell through the black hole. Well, we might as well observe it from this planet then. Take me! I'm still chuffed. It's been nearly an hour since I landed, did that awesome landing, and I'm still chuffed about it. Well, is it really a landing if you use your ejector seat? Controlled crash, then, is what I'll settle for. Alright. So, we're going back, aren't we? Over here. It's over this way. There's the river. So it should... The opening should be somewhere around. Oh, no. Oh, God. Jenna's back with the puns. There it is. I see it. Oh! Scarfulu is raiding with 8 viewers. Hello, everyone. Hi, Scarf. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sit down, get comfortable. We're on a... And Weird's raiding with a party too. Hello, Weird. Wow. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the adventure. We're on a bit of an excursion right now, so, yeah, forgive me. There we go. So we're playing the Outer Wilds. We're on a little explore. Okay. Right, here we are back in the Hanging City. Let's see what else we can find down here. So we now know that they were trying to recreate the warp core from their crashed ship. We got the black hole to the forge. Yes, we've got to reactivate the black hole forge. Yes, that's correct, because we engaged those controls, although we weren't too sure what it did last time. But let's see. Let's engage it now. Okay, there we go. You're right. I think it could be raising the smelter, but what on earth it's doing... I mean, that is only a theory at this point, Shadow, so... I mean, I think maybe is it the forge itself? Or is it... Unless the black hole itself is used in creating the actual warp core. Yeah, everyone, that's a black hole down there. So, we're not going to go for a swim. Or a fun spacewalk. So that leads us back to the surface. If we go down, looks like we can go across. In fact, we can use these pathways to get up, so let's use the gravity paths. Top floor. Okay, so... Unikun, that's such a great time. With everyone coming in, it's great to give an introduction. So welcome to the Outer Wilds. So I'm gonna actually engage the map before we do. So welcome to the Outer Wilds solar system. You start on Timber Hearth as a little alien dude, doing your first little spaceship in a adorably rustic spaceship. And basically it's about exploration. However, there's a twist, which I'm not going to spoil it for people. That's going to happen. You'll see it in about 20 minutes. But it's the main kind of mechanic of the game. But it's all about exploring and finding out the secret to what's going on, why, and finding out what this ancient civilization that built this place was up to and what they were doing. Right now, we know that they were involved in creating a device to... now, we're not entirely sure why. So it's all about playing up to the big mystery at this point. Okay, right. Can I get up there? If I use my jetpack, I should. Yep. Man, this place went to pot. It went very quickly. Let's be... This is their kind of chapel area? It's the Eye of the Universe. Worshipful place. They had that kind of temple, wasn't it? Their temple to the Eye of the Universe. Cassava. I imagine I've been hard on Poke. Again, this in turn means I've made things difficult for her sister, Clary. If Poke and I are oil and water, Clary is our emulsifier. So he certainly makes a better team than makes us a better team than would mixing through shaking. Though sometimes I would like to shake Poke. Casper, jokes aside, I suppose my own fear of never finding the eye prompted my argument with Poke. That would be immature of me. I should apologise, at least to Clary, who could then tell Poke. I wonder if they ever got the chance to apologise. Ah! Oh no, no, it's happening. Okay. Alright, well, it's not the first time we've fallen through the black hole, but at least we're okay. We'll just have to make our way back using the teleporter. Evac is now spaghetti. Rip. I'm fine. I'm fine. I was trying to get inside the airlock. Here we go. Alrighty ho. Ding. Okay, so let's restart the teleporter. Oh, oh. Okay, now it should hit the cycle soon. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're back here. Right, now to reorientate myself. Where were we? Oh yeah, for people who have just tuned in, this is the adorably rustic ship that you fly in. Isn't it amazing? I love it. Right. The entranceway is back over here. Oh, actually, while I'm here, I should kind of refuel. Salute to Spaceback. Oh, God. I hate you, volcanic moon. I couldn't be a moon of water or something pleasant. Why did it have to be a moon that shoots volcanic rock out? Everything is held together with rope and duct tape. I mean, yeah. It's pretty accurate. Okay, where was it again? I think it was here, wasn't it? Yeah. I'm worried now we've dawdled too long, and that part of the crust is... Thank you, Shadow. I try my best. I'm now concerned that we've now waited too long, and that a lot of the crust is now just being destroyed to the point where we can't go anywhere, effectively. But we'll persevere, we'll carry on, we'll keep moving. Just keep going. That's all we can do. Why go down when we can explore more locations? Ah! Trees detected. Oxygen refilled. Nice. Oh, but yeah, when that rock blew, everyone was pretty much just going about their lives, and everything just stopped. Okay. Solanum. That's a new name. I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin, that the eye of the universe, the source of the signal, wishes to harm us, but it may not want to be found either. Solanum. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly exactly that, circumstance. Solanum. I suspect imagining we are special to the eye in some ways wishful thinking. The eye might have called out to any sentient species. Or it might not have been calling out at all, and that my ancestors heard the eye signal has no great deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. In fact, the eye might not have wishes at all. You may have no evidence supporting this. We have no evidence supporting this. We have no evidence supporting this. Okay, so things got to the point where people were starting to doubt the actual mission of finding the eye of the universe. Got a bad feeling about that signal now. Yeah, I know, right? You and me both. Still. Let's keep exploring. Okay, this is the entrance point. Okay, so that's the quick way back, effectively. Interesting. All right. The bramble's predator? Do you think it's the bramble? The bramble's a predator. I mean, the bramble's a living. It's a plant that's growing, so it's theoretically it's living. Did I just do this again? I just did. Oh no! I might be able to salvage this. I can't salvage this. God damn it! Okay, that's fine. It just leaves more, fun. It's more fun. It's more fun. Although I do wish there were. To be fair, I kind of could have saved myself if I was a bit more careful. Where to next, Cap? We're still going back. We're not going to give up. We're going to continue to explore that city because we've barely even scratched the surface of it. I mean, Shadow could say there's a gravity cannon there. There's that church. There's so much there that we just don't know about. And it's the best thing we have. I mean, it's the most modern version of the civilization that we've seen. So we might as well do what we can to find out about what's going on there. And again, it gives me a chance to fuel back up. Right, back up we go. Back into the spaceship. Refuel. I just had a thought, but I was thinking, nah. Taking the ship under the crust seems like a bad idea. Not so elegant that time. Oh well. Can't all be winners. Do you think the eye is inside the bramble? Because it duplicates signals, so maybe the gnome I followed the duplicate and got trapped. I mean, possibly. No, because the hieroglyphs show that the bramble latched onto the ship. It was just a freak accident. So, yeah. Although it might be related, who knows? Let's check out what's below us. Of course, that's where we find that. Okay. Let's go back up. I don't like this raft thing. I don't like it either. Have you been there? Oh, have you seen me go there yet, Shadow? It's not a nice place. I'll put it that way. Hello. There's this translation matrix. What? Where? Is it down below? Oh, it's trying to read this. I see. Poor collision detecting. Oh well. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so what is this? Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to the star system, the signal from the eye. We observed the eye signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. Yeah, they're ancient. They're writing spirals off from paths. What we know is this. The source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the Eye of the Universe, is older than this universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. What is the Eye's signal? Of note, from the signal, we were able to determine the Eye's approximate age, or perhaps its lack of age. Suppose the Eye wished to communicate. Signal is a call, were we the intended audience? Signal is the Eye's voice, it speaks a language we don't know yet. Or maybe the signal is the Eye's attempt at expressing itself. How can the Eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it's a relic from a previous universe? The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before it, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. What is the Eye of the universe? The Eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. Suppose the Eye is a more advanced being. The Eye is older than this universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Perhaps it's a cosmic library. I think that's very hopeful. They clearly crafted a religion around the actual Eye itself. Not surprising. Most cultures would do something like that. It's a very human thing to do, actually. Okay, so we've explored this area. Can we go any higher? Is this tower still working? No, it's broken as well. I think... Actually, no, we didn't try the other tower. Let's see this one. No, it's just as broken. Okay. I keep thinking we need to get to the... Where does that go? So we know it's just below the surface near the teleporter. But how, where, and why? Oh my god. I'm being dense. I'm being dense. Oh, that's not looking healthy. Gotta act fast. You know when we warped in? Yes. Was it on the direct underside? You know what? I think you're right, Shadow. I don't think it's on the direct... Hold on. When in doubt, it's a gravity path. So there's a pathway that leads from there. It's almost like it's a lift. I mean, yeah, it is the exact same thing as the warp. The thing is, what does it mean? Black Hole Forge District. It's the actual district, but how do we actually get up to the Black Hole Forge District? We don't have enough boost to get up there, Jenna, so there's no way we can get up there by the jetpack. Of course, there is we can try it for the higher level, but I doubt that's going to work. Is there a switch? Do you think we have to use the forge like a lift? It's the lift like a lift to get up there? It travels quite slowly. No time like the present. Let's go. Come on! Nope, that's not how you do it. I was on it, but I wasn't gripped by it. I don't think that's how we're supposed to do it. Granted, I don't know how else, but we got close. Oh God! Didn't slow down. I should have slowed down. Okay. To be fair, we're kind of nearing the end of the cycle, but what are you gonna do? Let's give people who've not seen this a show. Looks like we're going to put a whole warp and see if we can get under it. I agree. I completely agree, Shadow. Alright. Here we go. Okay, we warp. Now we run. Here we go. Enjoy the show, everyone. Okay. And now we begin the next cycle. Okay, so yeah, this is the big mechanic / twist of the game. We're caught in a time loop. Every 22 minutes, the entire solar system goes kabang. Autopilot engaged. Whoop. I might have just crashed, but accidentally. Yeah, the landing camera's damaged. Oh, God. Oh yes, we do retain all our knowledge from the previous cycles. Alright, Shadow, I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to see if I can find us a place I can slip the ship inside under the core. Well, under the crust. If I recall correctly, there's a hole near the ship itself. The crash ship. Alright, guys, I'm going to have to try and hopefully resist the pull of that black hole. So I need to slow down as much as possible. And hopefully just little corrections, tiny corrections, tiny corrections. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Tiny corrections. Tiny corrections. Ugh. God, looking at that thing is so freaky. It's unnatural. I know it's supposed to be unnatural, but still. Now I actually find where the hanging city actually is in relation. Ah! Follow the bridge. Just follow the bridge. It's an ancient bridge. It's fine. It's been here this long. It'll last. Me bumping into it a few times. God, I can feel the pull of that black hole. Nah, it doesn't want to go. Yeah. She wants to hug you to death. It'll be fine. Okay, yeah, I'm probably going to have to... Ugh. I'm not sure a black hole hugging me to death is a good idea. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. I can feel it. It's really pulling on the ship now. Come on. We can do this. Full air thrust. Oh, God, yeah, that thing wants to really pull this ship into it. It really wants to pull this ship into it. Like, I don't think I'm going to be able to land. Oh, God. Reverse thrust! Sod it, it worked once, it'll work twice. It worked once, it'll work twice. Come on. Come on, you beauty, you can do it just a little bit further. A little bit further. That's it. That's it. No, that's not the camera I want to do. Okay, yeah, this is falling now. Okay, yeah, well, I fucked us, so... Oh, look! It's what remains of my ship. Well, we were probably going to explore Brittle Hollow anyway and remain on the planet. So, I mean, it was worth a shot, Shadow. Unfortunately, the ship itself doesn't have magnetic clamps, unlike my boot, apparently. So, I can't land on the magnetic surface. So, that means there must be another way up there. And I don't think we use the forge to get up there. But here's the thing. We've not really explored the forge. when it's actually in its original spot. We've just always moved it up. We've never actually looked at it when it's in its original location. So I'm kind of curious, like, okay, should we even move it at first? Although I do have another theory. Alright. On our way back to the Brittle Hollow now. Well, that sucks. Yeah, well... we tried. I tried. Although, I am gonna humour a theory of yours. I forgot that was still active. I'll put it just next to there, shall I? There you go. Has my phone now back? It's fine. It's fine, Jenna. Thank you for asking. Well, there you have it, Shadow. It's not immediately under the same station. It's somewhere... oh, the spam. Yeah, it's fine. It's not directly under the same teleport pad. It's a different one. But it must have line of sight to somewhere. Whoa, wait. Is this what no, I can't know what teleports us back. Could there be something else that shoots us here? Because that's the only way I can see we can get a gap there. Maybe I think we're just overthinking. I think we just have to kind of just chill. You know, it will get there eventually. It's just when and how. Eye Shrine District, the Meltwater District, the School District. Well, we've not been down. Let's see what's down. The Ember Twin had numerous warps. You're right, the Ember Twin did have numerous warp locations. Maybe one rated to the color of the yellow? Maybe? Maybe color is a factor. I don't know. There's a lot to answer here. Okay, let's check out the School District. Oh, that's not a good sign. Yep. Just as I suspected. Ghost matter. Okay. Got to play it safe around here then. Okay, there's a way up. There's a way down. More ghost matter. No. Lovely. I want to avoid kind of just going over the edge, because of course that's just gonna... hang on. Is that where we came from? Yeah, that's where we came from. So we went through there. And came up here and through here. Cool. So we've not even explored this building yet. So, cool. I'll mark it as a location to go look. Again, I'm going to need it, aren't I? It's more concentrated here. Here's the thing which has got me worried here, Shadow. What is this district supposed to be? It's supposed to be the school district. In fact, here we are. And looks like class was in session as well. Lamai, explanation of the festivals. Lamai, all the Nomai clans from all over the universes meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the festival. We can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix says we used to go too. At some festivals, one clan, this big discovery, can mean all the Nomai get to advance too, like Anoa's walk, which made it so everyone can walk long distances and explore more. Yeah, big writing for the cursor. I noticed that as well. Each clan has a festival envoy that shows their most interesting work. Our envoy was Thatch. A single festival could last a long, long time. But here's something the kid can't read. Don't forget, festivals happen every 10 years. It's a note for herself or someone there. Let's see what the other scroll had. Or has. I do notice it was high on the shelf, which makes me wonder if it's not. Oh no, it is for kids. Formation of the universe. Solanum. No one knows how this universe was made, but one thing we do know is everything used to be very hot and very dense, tightly packed together. So as this universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it cooled down enough, particles were able to group together and form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. This universe will keep getting colder and larger until one day the stars and the life they support will all die. Yeah, that's a scary way to think about. That's scary to think about, even though Coney tells me it won't happen in our lifetimes, but it'll happen in someone else's someday. Yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for reminding me while we're here. Oof. Still, that was depressing. They're toys. I just noticed that. It's one of the it's a model of the shuttle from we saw earlier. The little cube. All we can hope, Shadow, is that it was quick. Oh, shit, I think I might have just landed myself into a trap. No, but I was damn close. So what goes down here? Well, to be fair, the only way out is down. So, there we go. Oh, hang on, that one. So what is down? Another scroll. Don't misjudge, don't misjudge. Okay. Ilex, why we should build a new vessel. It probably wouldn't be hard to get the parts if we stopped building other new things and if we broke down other structures like the towers on Ash Twins for parts. Each Nomai clan explores the universe in its own vessel. The vessel is the heart of every clan. It's unusual for Nomai to remain in one place for so long. Nomai are wanderers and have no permanent home. If we build a new vessel, we could return to our adventurous ways of life. Imagine all the new places we could go. Our clan wouldn't be stuck here in this star system. We could even meet with other Nomai and learn from them, like Colas says we used to do. We could have a warp cores. We could even have a warp core for jumping long distances like vessels have. Poke tells me she plans to make a very advanced warp core for a different project, and I'm sure she could connect it to the vessel for travel because Poke is smart. We might have to build a smaller vessel, but for now, even though vessels are normally large, but we could make it bigger later once we reach planets with more resources. It would also help if we stopped building so many things to search for the Eye of the Universe. I asked Yarrow, and he says we used lots of resources on the Ash Twin project. I'm not sure. I think it reads like an essay, especially since it was found in the it is found in the school district. So, and the way that he makes comments like she's very smart. I think at this time Ilex is a kid, but whether that remains with what we know about him later in his life, assuming there is a later, because I can't recall the individual people so much. Some names do stick out, some names don't stick out as much. Yeah, it's the first time I've heard the name as well. So I don't think it's someone we know, but I could be wrong. That's risky. I think we've explored most of the district here. We've not found anything useful. Although I still can't help but think there's something about that. I think the sun's about to go again. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Check the log. Yeah, the ship's log is our friend. In the meantime, let's raise the log. That again. I was just thinking that we should go back to a ship. Then I remembered, oh yeah, the ship. Yeah, the ship. Yeah. The more I think about it, the more I think you've got to use the teleporter to get up there. There's no other way. They'd normally use these paths to get up there, but both are destroyed and collapsed. And there's no way up. So I think it's the game telling us like, hey, yo, you gotta actually use the teleporter system. However you do that. But as you say, there was more teleporter pads on the Ember Twins. So we can always head back there in the next cycle. And that's there's the school. We've already read that. I want to see if my theory can be tested before we have to reset the cycle again. Please let me just get up. Just give me a few more minutes. A few more minutes. Because the question I want to know is where do the ruins above fit into all this? The quantum lab, yeah. So the scout is there. Only ways up. Because this must lead to the top floor. Because that's saying that hanging city below 50 meters. There's this door here which we can't get through. Although we can clearly see there's stuff to explore in there. I think it's just on the other side. Yeah, it's just on the other side. But it's more that... Black hole, light hole... We haven't punched the volcano moon yet. Yeah, it's true. It's the white hole and the black hole. Kind of a step. Look at the moon again. What moon? Or the volcanic moon? I don't know where it is. And we're in the process of another cycle ending. There it is. Doesn't look like there's much to explore, but we can at least check it out. The volcanoes are at their biggest. You've got a point there, Shadow, actually. Okay, I still think once we get back to the ship, update the log, see what that has to say. I kind of want to head over to the Ash Twins, also the Hourglass Twins, and see what they have to say. Well, then again, there's actually more on this planet to explore as well, because we've not even looked at the cannon properly yet, or the Phantom Moon Temple. Speaking of the Phantom Moon, it's here. Better late than never. Right. That's my plan, Shadow, but whether it changes once we see what's actually in the log, I don't know. Hi, Zan. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, having great fun. Well, I am, and the chat are having great fun. They're loving the whole mystery as well. Okay, let's update the ship's log and see what we can find out. Escape Pod 1. The old settlement. Hanging City. Mirror 1 at panel 1, mirror panel 2, mirror panel 3. Escape Pod 3. The vessel. Right. Right. It's badly damaged. See, look, this is what I'm talking about here, Shadow. The mural says that no vessel encountering a signal. Mural of a dark brown one snaring the Nomad vessel, and then the mural. The mural of 3 pods evacuated the Nomad vessel. Overgrown concerns about its stability. There's still more stuff in the Sunless City. And the game's now got a head start on us because we've been reading the log, and I don't think it pauses while we're doing that, so let's go. If I recall, there was an entrance way. I really. That was a close one. I pretty much nearly plowed right into the planet then. Well, look at that. The eye of the universe. Anyway, there was a secret entrance above those rocks, if I recall. Sorry guys, my controller's flashing at me, which indicates that my battery charge for it is just running low, so I'm going to get my USB cable and plug that in. Doo-doo-doo. Ah, the days. Flashbacks to when controllers were attached to consoles with cables. With ridiculously short cables, I'll point out. But those were the days. Alright then, there we go. Hopefully the ship won't be nommed. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot that this was... Oh. Is there another entranceway down here? What is this? What is this? That is what we call a puncture. That's also what we call a puncture. Damn cacti. Elf. Okay, so where... What? Holy shit! Holy shit! Gently, 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 gently. The wrong move. Oh! Oh yeah, they did not survive that. It looks like they were trying to shelter in here, but it... Yeah. Careful, 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 careful. Careful, 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 careful. Avoid the cacti. Avoid the cacti. Whatever happened in here, Shadow, there's ghost matter littering the place. Like, I'm talking, like, not just... I'm talking swirling ghost matter. And I need oxygen, and fast. Okay, it's going to be a tricky takeoff. Oh, yes, I do it. Did it. Alright. Be welcomed in this place. The shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system. The signal from the eye. What was that, guys? I seem to have lost... You guys lost sound, by any chance? No, you guys can still hear. That's weird. Headphones too. Give me a sec, guys, because I'm having an issue where, for some reason, the audio for the game is gone. I don't know why. Oh, there we go. Well, I paused it, but before I was getting no audio come through suddenly, and I was like, why is that? Like my microphone just my headphone just stopped working. I'm like, cable disconnected? But then it's fine now. What we know is this: the source. Oh, we didn't read this. But okay, shrine. Yeah. What we know is this: the source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the Eye of the Universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. And the screen's now froze. Ah. Oh, should I? No, the screen has froze, I believe. Oh, system's not liking me tonight, is it? Give me a second. I think it was the Elgato. Yeah, it's the Elgato. That's annoying. You had one job, Elgato. I'm just gonna unplug it and replug it back in again. That seems to be the best course of action. I'll be right back, guys.